guys! Oh my god, it's been so long. It's been forever. I was really thinking that I would lose all of my lovely subscribers because I hadn't uploaded for I think it's about 5 weeks now, but everybody stayed and I'm really happy I'm back. And I've decided that since the whole Christmas and New Year, out with the old and with the new, I'm going to go through my comic book collection, which is here. Don't know what this one is. And I'm going to sort them out into not categories like genres, but characters, just so that on my shelf I can see what's what, because at the moment, as you can see, they are mostly just all a mess. So I'm going to go through those, and I just wanted to thank you all for sticking with me through the silence of the last month or so. Basically, I got COVID near Christmas, and it was the first time that I've had it. Somehow I've evaded it for 3 years, but it really knocked me. So I basically was in bed for a full-on 2 weeks, and then I couldn't go back to work until I was testing negative, and then my son got ill, and it was just all kind of on top of each other. So by the end, it was Christmas time, and I just wanted to relax and enjoy Christmas, which I did. So I'm going to go through these. I'm just going to turn them a little bit so that I can get to them. And the first one is Batman, the Man Who Laughs, which I'm going to put in the Joker category. I used to be obsessed when I was a little bit younger with Harley Quinn and the Joker, and just Batman in general. I really love Batman, but as I've got a little bit older, I've kind of not grown out of it, because I still love to go back to Batman the Animated Series, but kind of more into other things as well, so these don't get as much of a look in as they used to. So let's put the Joker in his own little place here. Okay, the next one is Batman Hush, which actually this is not mine. I don't know where I've acquired this. And it has some water damage from when I used to display some comics on my table. You can see it's really damaged in the front there, but I haven't read this one because I just randomly acquired it from someone. So let's put Batman Hush in his own Batman category over here. Okay, next we have Harley Quinn, which was one of my first ever comic books, because I was super into Harley Quinn when I was about, I want to say in my 20s at some point. I don't exactly know when, but I started collecting these, and this was, I think, the first one that I ever read, so she can have her own category in the middle there. Again, Mad Love, one of my favourite episodes in the animated series, and one of my favourite comic books to read. It's hard to know which category to put this in, but I think I'm just going to go with Harley Quinn, because she is the main, the main attraction, the main star of the front cover, and the story is about her fall into madness, I guess. So let's put that on the Harley Quinn pile. I may even have to go back into these piles at another time and put them in number order, because I think I have the Harley Quinn series, most of them, so they might need to go in a better order. Sticking with the Batman theme still, we have The Killing Joke, which they actually did an animated movie of this not too long ago, which was so good. It's actually a really comforting thing to put on to watch to fall asleep to, because it's just one of those things that you can just watch over and over again. I strongly recommend, if you enjoy Batman or animated things like that, that you check out the Killing Joke. This is a hardcover, so this can go with the Joker. Okay, something a little bit different. Chilling Adventures of Sabrina. So these are like the Archie comics, like the Archie series type comics. And I got this because I loved watching the series on Netflix so much. I think I watched it like twice. I found that I really, really loved it to begin with, and then towards the end I was like, the storyline is kind of going a bit like not as interesting anymore, but I still come back and watch it from time to time. I haven't yet read this. You can see it's like super crisp and neat and perfect, but I will definitely read it. This was a present quite a while ago now, but I love the colours. It's kind of like, it's got like, I can't remember if it's called sepia tone, kind of like a yellowy orange hue to it all. So this needs its own section. Let's put it over here because I'm not sure if there'll be any others of the same kind of thing. What do we have next? Okay, Batman the Dark Knight Returns. And this is pretty beat up. It's like really creased, and I think it got damaged again on the table. So let's put you with Batman over there. Oh, that's really good for my OCD. They're like perfectly the same size. Right, the next one is a bit of an odd one. So if anyone recognises this, it's from my favourite film of all time, Lost Boys. And basically when they're in the comic book shop, and Sam meets the Frog Brothers, and this is what they point out to him, and it's in a little sealed thing right now, but there's some interesting bits and pieces inside it, and this actually came from the town where they filmed Lost Boys, so Santa Carla, wherever, I can't remember the actual name of the place right now off the top of my head, but my friend picked this up for me because her sister visited there and she knew that I absolutely loved this movie, and she gave this to me as a Christmas present or a birthday present, and I was so excited about it. I'm actually gonna bring it to For the Love of Horror convention next time and get Tim Capello to sign it for me because he plays the saxophone in a scene in the film and I love it. So where can this go? I feel like I'm going to have to group some sort of things together, but let's just put it here for now. Oh, look, these are in keeping. These are kind of in the right order at the moment. So the Lost Boys comic book, and I actually have two the same because I think one arrived and was slightly damaged somewhere. I can't even see where right now. So they sent another, but it looks like I just kept both because I didn't know what to do with the other. So let's put those with that. Okay, next up we have a Harley Quinn. This one has like a matte cover, so you know, like comic books are usually like, well, this one has a matte cover as well. They're usually tacky, like slightly glossy, and just that nice kind of material that ASMR sensitive people love. But this one's like a matte, it's like paper. And it has Poison Ivy and Harley Quinn on the front. This one is my latest one to my collection of Harley Quinns, so I haven't actually read it yet, but I've flipped through it, sorry. So let's put that in the Harley Quinn section, which I feel like might be the tallest section once we've finished. Okay, next we have Brian Azzarello's Joker, and this has got a thoroughly disturbing front cover, and it feels really soft. It feels kind of like velvety because it's that kind of really nice book dust cover type thing. So he is going to go over here with Joker. Harley Quinn Night and Day, which I'm probably wrong, but I think was the second comic book to come out from the Harley Quinn collection. I have read this one. It's really good. The Cupid of Crime. So let's put her into her section. Another quite thick Harley Quinn. This one's like really super bigger than the other one. Well, not much bigger, but it feels really a lot heavier. So this is Harley Quinn Vengeance Unlimited. And it's like a darker kind of style on the covers and on the back. And inside as well, it's got like a darker tone, which I really like when comic books like set the scene by having a colour palette that isn't just full on bright. So let's put her here. We're down to just this little stack now. I think most of them are Batman, but we'll see. They weren't in too much of a state of disarray as I thought they were, but it's nice to just be able to know what mood you're in and look for that particular character. So again, I have no idea how I acquired this one. I assume some of these people have lent them to me to read, and I have just kept them. Which I don't really do that, but I guess I did. Batman Year One. This is a really thin one, and it feels kind of old, or maybe damaged. So you can go over there with your Batman friends. Batman Dark Joker in the Wild. I don't actually recall ever seeing this one, so I don't know his little clothing. Wow, I guess I must have been given this as well. It is a forest full of mystery, enchantment, and unspeakable evil. Here two foes join in terrible battle. One, the Dark Joker, is a demented sorcerer who lives to cause suffering. The other, the eerie Batman, is a malformed outcast with a terrible secret. Oh, so this is Elseworlds. Oh, I probably would really, really enjoy this. I'll have to read this. It has that smell like old book, you know, when you haven't opened a book in a really long time. I like that smell. So let's put that in Batman, and I'll have to keep that in mind. Okay, we have two Batman Nightfall. Part 1, Broken Bat, and Part 2, Who Rules the Night. Looks like Bane is significant in both. I don't think these are mine. It seems like more of these comics don't belong to me than do belong to me. Maybe I should try and hunt down which of my friends or people that I know have lent these to me and return them. Or maybe I got them and I just don't remember it. So that can go in the Batman pile, which is fastly becoming the highest, I think. Okay, a little bit something different. And these are actually in order now, but obviously I'm going to carry on showing you. So we have Aquaman, which I really, really loved Aquaman for a really long time. I still do. Before like the movies with Jason Momoa and everything, I just really loved Aquaman. So this is volume 3. So this is volume 2, the others, and this is volume 1. So they were technically in order because although I've just changed the order of them when they're on the shelf, that would be 3, 2, 1, but just to show you. These are really good. I've read all of these, the Aquaman ones. Not that I have all of them, I just have volume 1, 2 and 3. But I just went through like a brief phase of wanting to read the Aquaman ones. So let's put him here in the middle. And then we just have 2 left. We have Captain America, the Winter Soldier Prelude. I think this came free with something, and it was a really good freebie because obviously it's like not just a tiny little thing, it's a proper comic book. So he can go over here. And then Star Trek Countdown. I really love Star Trek. I just don't really love them as graphic novels. I just really like to watch Star Trek. So this was just like a kind of one-off thing. We have the logo on the back. Official movie prequel. So, how many characters? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, they take up quite a lot of room on the shelf. So basically I'm just going to stack them again. We'll have, I think, maybe the random ones on the bottom, then maybe Lost Boys, and then Aquaman, then I think Harley Quinn should be next, followed up by the Joker, because I feel like the Joker goes well in between Harley Quinn and Batman, because Harley goes with Joker, Joker goes with Batman, so it all works out that way. And let's just put Batman on the top. Probably won't have Nightfall right at the beginning, but at least that's given it some kind of organisation. So I'm so happy to be back, and I'm sorry if this video was not quite as relaxing as usual. Maybe it was, I don't know, but I've been out of it for so long, like I said, maybe 5 weeks, but it's nice to be back to normal again and a routine and just making videos for you guys. I really missed you. I hope you all had a really good holiday, whether you celebrate Christmas or not. Hopefully you got some time off and to relax and just recharge a little bit. So happy New Year, and I'll see you soon.